This is Jake, 17 years old, sitting in his bedroom at 2 a.m. with sweaty palms and a racing heart. He's been Mormon his entire life, raised in a community where being different isn't just frowned upon, it's considered a sin. But Jake has a secret that's been eating him alive for months. He's fallen hard for his best friend Marcus, and tonight, he's finally going to do something about it. Jake pulls out his phone and starts typing the most important message of his life. His fingers shake as he writes, "Marcus, I know this might change everything between us, but I can't keep pretending anymore. I've been in love with you since sophomore year, and I don't care what anyone else thinks." He stares at the message for 20 minutes, his thumb hovering over the send button. His parents are asleep downstairs, probably dreaming about his future mission and temple marriage to a nice Mormon girl. But Jake knows that future isn't his. He takes a deep breath and hits send. The message shows as delivered, then read almost immediately. Jake's heart stops. 3 dots appear, disappear, then appear again. Finally, Marcus responds, "Jake, I've been waiting for you to say that for 2 years." Jake nearly drops his phone. Marcus continues, "I felt the same way but was too scared to say anything. Can we talk tomorrow after seminary?" The next morning, Jake walks into seminary class trying to act normal, but his hands are trembling as he holds his scriptures. Marcus catches his eye and gives him a small smile that makes Jake's stomach flip. After class, they meet behind the church building, where they used to hide during boring adult meetings as kids. Marcus looks just as nervous as Jake feels. "I never thought you'd feel the same way," Marcus whispers, looking around to make sure they're alone. "I've been praying about these feelings for months, thinking something was wrong with me." Jake reaches out and takes Marcus's hand. "There's nothing wrong with us," he says, surprising himself with how confident he sounds. "Maybe this is just who we're meant to be." They stand there holding hands for what feels like hours, both knowing their lives are about to change forever. That evening, Jake makes a decision that will shock his entire community. He writes a heartfelt post on Reddit's ex-Mormon forum about his love for Marcus and how he's choosing authenticity over acceptance. He types, "I'm 17, I'm Mormon, and I'm in love with my best friend. Today I told him how I felt, and he feels the same way. I know my family might disown me, I know my church might reject me, but I can't live a lie anymore." He includes a photo of the handwritten note he gave Marcus that afternoon, with both their names clearly visible. The post goes viral within hours. Comments pour in from LGBTQ plus youth around the world, sharing their own stories of courage and self-acceptance. Jake's phone buzzes constantly with messages of support from strangers who understand his struggle. But then the local community finds the post. Jake's bishop calls his parents at midnight, demanding an emergency meeting. His mother cries in the hallway while his father paces angrily, muttering about family reputation and eternal consequences. Marcus's family has the same reaction, and both boys are forbidden from seeing each other. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. Jake's older sister Sarah, who moved to California for college, sees the Reddit post and immediately drives 12 hours straight to get home. She bursts through the front door at 6 a.m., still in her pajamas, and finds Jake crying in his room. "Pack your bags," she says simply. "You're coming to live with me." Sarah confronts their parents in the kitchen, her voice steady and fierce. "This is your son. He's brave enough to be honest about who he is, and you're going to punish him for it. I won't let you destroy him the way this community destroyed me." Their parents didn't know Sarah had left the church years ago. The family erupts in the biggest fight of Jake's life, neighbors probably hearing the shouting from 3 houses away. But Sarah doesn't back down. She grabs Jake's hand and walks him to her car while their parents stand frozen in shock. As they drive away, Jake texts Marcus, "I'm moving to California with my sister. Come with me." Marcus's response comes an hour later. "My aunt in San Francisco says I can live with her. She's been waiting for me to ask." 3 months later, Jake posts an update on Reddit that breaks the internet. He and Marcus are both enrolled in a progressive high school in San Francisco, living with supportive family members who celebrate their relationship. The photo he shares shows them at their first Pride parade, wearing matching rainbow shirts and holding hands without fear. Jake's final words in the post are, "To any LGBTQ plus kid reading this from a small religious town, I promise you there's a whole world out here waiting to love you exactly as you are. Sometimes you have to choose between being accepted and being authentic, but authenticity always wins in the end. Marcus and I are proof that love doesn't make you broken, it makes you whole. The post gets over 50,000 upvotes and thousands of comments from people whose lives were changed by Jake's courage. His story becomes a symbol of hope for religious LGBTQ plus youth everywhere, proving that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is simply tell the truth about who you love.